Heroes and Legends, Dynasties, Fallen Dynasties. The Insuran Showdown begins. The Allen campaign against the Sun Insuring. Antonio Allen. By his side, Ritz, Valentine, his wife, along with their child, Adriana, and a host of others, advance their model towards the Sun Insuring Galaxy. The galaxy was under attack. It's the leader and boss, Wish Sun, along with his trusted men, Tomasan, the Armored One, and the Blob Man himself, saying, prepared for the defense. On the key home world that was on the outer bands of the galaxy, the first clash between these two forces occurred. The Allen forces sent out info to all Warrior Elder and to keep up the law, Jeline to attack. They moved swiftly and about, while Seafowl officer Maycock Seafowl moved from the side. To counter this, the sons of Wish, Deval and Felden moved to intercept Seafowl, while Selina's son and Moss, the mercenary, dealt with the forces of Info and Jeline respectively. So the main leaders of both sides fought each other. Antonio to Rish, Tamar to Rex, and Adriana to Zane. You bastard! How dare you attack my territory? This is uncalled for, unprovoked. What you Allen family came to achieve. We in the Allen family want to surpass that up to the floors. In order to do that, we need power. And so this campaign serves as the beginning of that power. Surrender now, and you'll be loyal servants and allies of our dynasty to come. You want to surpass the floors? The floors never did this, and they are one of the most powerful families in the universe, regardless of stature. What you're doing is barbaric, and you leash off another power to gain your own. How foolish. You know how the wisdom, nor the charisma, nor the skills, or ambition enough to even seek equality with Anjosaka. The two men fought. Ritz was determined to help her husband rule the land. She couldn't get past Tomas armor though. Foolish woman. You Allen forces, you come here and invade and don't know nothing about us. You will be pushed back. Silence you. My husband will win today. However, Adrienne was struggling against the blow as she couldn't hit a single critical hit on him. What is this guy? He just bounces around. My sword is all sticky. Then Zane was like, my durability is strong. You can't hurt me. Why you two Allen forces? Give it up. Return back to your home and no one will get hurt. Sooner or later, the battle was a deadlock. The Allen forces did not want to waste too much resources here, and so they retreated to plan a different plan. The Sun forces were victorious. Vish, however, knew by fighting Antonio that their forces would soon return once more, and so they decided to rest up and wait for the Allen clan's second attack. Days later, just as Vish had suspected, the Allen clan had returned, this time with a much larger force. Seeing this, the same defenders were on the battlefield, but it was Deval, the eldest son of Wish, that suggested, Father, we should send for backup. Very good. Tamar, send forth Sheldon Guy, the armored knight, and your pupil to come as our backup. The knight forces. The armored forces will help you, my lord. I will do so. And so, word got out to Sheldon Guy, who was deep in the Sun territory. My men, my allies, my master, he needs my help. Forces, to the ships, we go. So Sheldon Guy was on the way. Again, the forces of the Allen and the Sun fought hard. Info used his orbs and made them 10 times bigger to roll over the Sun, but it was Zane who uses the ability to bounce the balls back. The lawkeeper, Jolene, and Adriana tried to work together against the sons of Wish, but they were powerful. Villian was not going to allow Adriana to rule over her. How dare you? You, a stranger, a mere little girl. You cannot rule our lands. Huh, you and I are not so different from age. What makes you think that I can't rule over you? And he said, because you're an outsider. Only those loyal and from this galaxy can rule it. As for you, you must go away. As the fighting continued on, the Sun Insuran were beginning to push the alien forces back. Antonio, seeing this chance to escape, ran away, grabbed the blaster, and was blasting wildly as he ran away. Wish was giving chase. He did not want Antonio Allen to escape again and cause this back and forth in this campaign. He wanted to kill him here and now to end it all. However, a stray blaster hit Wish on his left side. He collapsed, and then Antonio continued to run and blast. Then another blaster hit him close to the chest, and he was down for the count. Tamar's son, the armored one, saw this, and he was greatly complex. My lord! And then he raced after him. The alien forces continued on with their retreat and left. However, tragedy had struck. Ugh! Wish cried out. Tamar. Deval, my son, you're both here. Father, no! What's going on? Damn it, Antonio. He got me good. Damn it. I was hoping to end him quickly, but it seems my time in this life is over. No, father. Boss, no. Tamar, use your wisdom and knowledge. Guide my sons. Help sustain the sun. Let it not set on our people. And with that, Wish's son had his final breath. Father, no! Tamar was like, my lord, boss, Wish, no! Then word had got out. Sheldon Guy had arrived as reinforcements to help push back the last of the alien forces. However, the tragic news had hit his ears as well. My lord, no. Sheldon was crying uncontrollably. Selena went to comfort him. Moss put down his blaster and lowered his hat and head in respect for the dead. Zane continued to chase away the alien to ensure that they totally escaped and not knowing what happened to Wish, because they would rally them and they would turn back around. It was a terrible time. The Sun and Shun were in a loss. They had no leaders and no succession plan. Tamar, back in their headquarters, was the vice boss, and it was said that he was going to take over. However, it was Deval who rose up amidst the crying, the depression that was in the room of the leaders and officers of the Sun, and said, my father's death is most unfortunate, but he entrusted Tamar and his sons that he loved so much to rule the sun and make sure it never sets again. The sun will shine over us, its people. The Sun Galaxy has long been ruled like a business. However, as we see our enemies around have formed kingdoms and empires and elite governments, we must change the way that we govern and the way we see things. If we do not, then our enemies will swallow us whole. I will care for the people, and no matter what enemy may come our way, we will shine brightly like all the suns in our galaxy and scorch them and send them back from wherever whence they came. rely on me, Duval's son, the son of Wish son. Allow me to be your king, and I promise you, from this day forward, he will no longer be pushed back or be seen as a mediocre power, but a power that is strong enough to rival that of King Carlo, the Johnson, and many others. No one, not the Allen, not the Colonian, not the Guardian, no one will ever underestimate us again. I pledge my loyalty to every officer, every friend, every loyal family member, and even down to the peasant. I serve you. But please, all I ask is your aid and your help in this endeavor. Together, we will shine brighter than any sun has ever shone before. Motivation, tears, determination, joyful sounds. The people clapped and cheered. The tears were dried up. Even Tamar was greatly impressed. He was supposed to, came to be the next boss of Insuran Showdown. But seeing Duval's words and understanding what he meant, the Insuran Showdown could only grow stronger as a kingdom and not as a business. And so Tamar devoted himself to his new lord. Phildin, Duval's youngest brother, was awestruck. "Brother," he said in his mind, "well done. If father were here, he would be greatly pleased." The Insuran Showdown had changed into a kingdom, and now they are ready to prepare themselves to face the island and all others head on.